Hey guys, and welcome to another S Reacts. For today's reaction, we're going to be reacting to High School Musical, the musical series, season 3, episode 3, which is called The Women in the Woods. The previous episode, everyone found out that EJ was going to be a director. They held auditions for the musical Frozen, and we got to see Jet sing, and his amazing voice. I wasn't expecting it to sound that good, but then that happened. There's a lot of gossiping going on about Maddox and like how she is and like how she like sort of comes across and everything. We also had Nene, who met her biological father, who she already met when she was like younger, but then then her mum told her that is her actual dad. She managed to write a song. And yeah, where we left off, Carlos sneaked into like the office area kind of thing to see what cast list was, and he was not happy, to say the least. So without further ado, we're gonna get straight into this reaction. So if you do enjoy it, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and let's go. Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? Free the werewolves! It's not their fault! Blame it on the moon! Good morning, Elsa. Wait, you're Anna? What? Yes, I am! Wait, oh. Then that makes us... Okay, so Anna, Gina, like, if this actually is the cast list, I'm assuming it could be. Or maybe Carlos didn't have, like, one of the, like, main parts, so he just like changed it. But Gina being Anna, she deserves this lead. Also Courtney as well, like I'm here for it. Kristoff being Ricky, I mean, come on, he was gonna be one of the main leads. Hans being Jet, I'm okay with that. EJ being Sven, Carlos being Olaf. I don't know whether actually he's meant to be there, but you know what, it is what it is. And then we've got young Anna, young Elsa as well, Emmy and Alex, and ensemble, Ashlyn, yeah, all everyone else. But I'm here for Courtney and Gina being the main, like the stars of the show, along with Ricky and Jet as well, but you know what I mean.
I didn't know your voices could even reach that register.
Plug your ears. I'm about to join them. I can't believe I'm playing
Olaf! Congrats, bro. And I'm Kristoff. That's
a person. Congratulations on being an actual species, Ricky. First Lumiere.
He's not happy about being Olaf. But Olaf is so cute. Olaf is so cute. So yeah, I do feel like Ricky's part of the main, but that's just because I don't know. I do feel bad for Carlos in a way, I do, but it's like, if Ricky's the best for being Kristoff, then that's just the way it is. But yeah, I do kind of feel bad.
And now Olaf, am I destined to play an inanimate object for eternity? Make way for Belle, make way for the ensemble. I mean, hey, the ensemble. You can't do a show without the ensemble. Professionally, Mazel Tov, especially EJ. Personally, I will be backlogging photos of him in antlers for all future possible blackmail purposes.
what are you talking about?
Your good friend Val cast you as Sven, the reindeer.
No, I'm not in the show. I'm directing the show.
Check the list. Well, looks like you'll be joining the ranks of character actor - directors. Oh, like Greta Gerwig.
No, this has to be a mistake.
Oh, and by the way, Carlos, we have cameras in the stage manager's office, but nice try recasting the show.
He got called out. Carlos just got called out. that like could cause some friction, but the way he just got called out, like in front of everyone, like Stan Maddox for just saying it how it is, but I do always get in a sense that Carlos can be a bit of a control freak. You know, just a little bit.
Are you okay?
100%. Just journaling. Reframing the news from this morning so I can make it a win. Oh, I get it. You're a Leo rising. Capricorn rising, actually. I'm all earth and air signs in my big three.
Really? I totally get fire sign vibes from you.
Look, I know myself. I'm a Ravenclaw, an ENFP, a Belle, and a Samantha. The American Girl doll, Samantha.
No.
Sorry to barge in.
Love is an open door.
I knew you'd get the lead. You're a star.
Thank you. That means a lot. Oh, weirdly it means even more that you didn't cast me, you know? All these years trying to figure out how to be okay with just enough or almost in the spotlight, but not quite. Oh my gosh, I'm doing air quotes. You're rubbing off on me. EJ?
Sorry, I'm listening. Just freaking out a little bit. Corbin Blue's coming back tomorrow for our first read-through with his camera crew and everything. I've got to break down the script tonight.
Okay, so I've had just a thought considering Gina's Anna, Ricky is Kristoff, right? Now I'm just saying they're playing like love interest in the show. I did kind of not predict it, but had a theory that that could happen, and it just clicked in my head as I'm watching this and hear talk about Anna and everything the show. That could be a potential. Also, I do feel about EJ. He looks terrified of being a director, but I've said it and I've said it again. He's gonna do a good job. Also, the tension between Maddox and Ashlyn is kind of interesting. Because they had that sort of not argument, but sort of awkward moment in the first episode. And I feel like because they're quite similar, just in how out there they are, very outgoing, I feel like they can kind of clash a little bit, and that's probably what they're like. They're sort of alike, so that's what's creating that sort of tension. But I've got faith that they'll work it out, hopefully. I feel like with Maddox, she's not trying to be what she's saying isn't to be malicious or anything. So, yeah.
Now, everybody, sometimes there are snakes. Most of them are not poisonous. Most of them? Yes.
But some of them are. Yeah, I couldn't.
Really do that. You have to. And Maddox had the nerve to tell me I was a Leo rising. Okay, nobody knows my birth chart better than me, except Madam Stephanie, my psychic / life coach. She came to my birthday brunch.
Right, yeah, the random woman at Denny's who wasn't friends with any of us.
Not random, Madam Stephanie.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. You were an awesome leading lady.
Go on.
And being cast in the ensemble was unexpected.
Yeah.
But to be completely honest, I guess I just didn't think you'd be this thrown off by it. Tough love, sister time here. It feels out of character, Ash.
Did you hear what she said? It feels out of character? Capricorn rising. Considered rational people, reluctant to reveal their inner and emotional life, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now listen to this. Leo rising, what Maddox thinks I am, likes to be the center of attention and get praise, loves the admiration of others, recognition gives them a boost.
So in a way, Maddox was kind of right, because she not that it's a completely bad thing, but she's right. That's sort of how she is coming across. So maybe she could be a bit of both, a bit of Leo, a bit of Capricorn. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know that much about birth charts and what have you. I know star signs, and that's about it. So that's my general knowledge of the situation. But yeah, I do feel like it's just the way she's coming across, and I feel like she realizes that Maddox was right in what she was saying.
Hey, I'm sorry if I overstepped with the whole Leo rising thing. I just picked up a vibe.
Oh, all good. You're wrong, but all good.
Are you sure you don't have any Leo in your big three? Because, you know, your rising signs are based off of your birth time.
Of course, I know rising signs are based on your birth time. I'm basically fluent in the stars. I don't know why I'm yelling.
This is getting a little bit too awkward for me. A bit. I feel like Ashlyn's a bit defensive, and that's because she, deep right down, she knows that what Maddox is saying is true. And I feel like it was like good of Maddox to like apologize if like she's made Ashlyn feel a certain way, but then again, it's also just about birth charts, and like she was not telling who she is as a person, but she just like picked up 5. And let's be honest, well, from what we saw from the previous scene, Maddox is right in what she's saying, because what was described for a Leo rising is exactly the way Ashlyn's being. So, you know, it's kind of true. And she's just a bit too defensive. And I feel like Maddox, she's just trying to make friends with them, and yeah, I do feel bad for her.
She's not super fond of me, huh?
Who, Ash?
Yeah.
No, she's just going through something. Give her time. Ashlyn loves everybody. She's a feminist.
Okay.
Hey! Seriously, like, where'd you learn how to sing like that? It's a long, stupid story. Try me. Basically, I, like, raised myself on YouTube because my parents were always at work. I taught myself to play piano. Taught myself to sing, too, I guess. And then I had this music teacher at school, and she pushed me so hard that I sort of forgot what I liked about it to begin with. And my grades tanked, and my mom put me on ADD meds. But it didn't work because I don't have ADD. I have AAD. So, AAD? All adults disappoint. I will admit, it was a stupid story, but it wasn't very long. He laughs. Too bad.
That's pretty impressive though, to teach yourself how to play piano and teach yourself how to sing. And I guess that does kind of explain why he doesn't really like, he likes singing, but then he sort of lost his, and then he sort of lost why he liked it to begin with because of this music teacher. But hopefully through like the camp, the musical, Frozen and whatnot, the show, maybe he can find the reason as to why he liked it again. And I love that like Ricky and Jet are kind of like bonding, and I feel like Jet needs like a friend who can like, and it's like the first time we've seen him proper like open up, so that's good. And I feel like Ricky, he's just like friendly to everyone, so I feel like he just has that sort of personality that just like you're drawn to, and like he's very like charismatic and like you want to tell him things. But yeah, so I like the friendship between them two. Well, the forming of the friendship.
I need a little help singing parts of this, okay?
Shake your moneymaker, Caswell.
Not helpful, Carlos. All right, here we go. This one is called The Ballad of Shallow Lake. And every word is true. Gonna tell a story about Susan Fine. She lived 200 years ago. One night she heard a whistle, the spooky kind. The sound can make your blood run cold. They say she got swallowed by a shallow lake, never to be seen again. Na 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 na. She'll drink your blood like it's
Who's that? Who was that? That was really creepy.
Camp Charlotte Lake was founded a long time ago by a married couple, Mr. John Fine and Mrs. Susan Fine. Everybody loved Mrs. Fine. She was kind, had a voice like an angel, and she had a sweet tooth, unmatched. She always had a bag of Twizzlers in hand. But tragedy struck on a night a lot like tonight. It was the very first newbie initiation campout night. Legend says Mrs. Fine heard a faint whistling sound deep within the woods. So, she wandered out there. All by herself. She was out in the woods for so long, she never came home.
I know the feeling.
Well, wait, no. Okay, so this all happened 50 years ago, and ever since that night, Mrs. Fine has been wandering the woods, hungry, lost, and angry.
You guys, am I Susan Fine? You're pretty angry, dude.
I'm not trying to make jokes of it, but I also feel like for Maddox, it's kind of like they're laughing at her. But I don't want her to react badly, even though, because I know it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence. I feel like we don't really believe the story, and she's just like, and yeah, I don't really like it. It's just sort of the way it's coming across, and I feel like it's just gonna make her feel probably worse than she really does. I don't know.
Like all the time. Like, it's actually scary.
Sorry, this isn't how it's scary. It's supposed to be scary. Never mind, sorry.
Maddie, wait.
That's kind of what I mean. It's not meant to be like a funny story, and I know they wouldn't have met it maliciously, but I just feel bad. Wait, do you know last episode I said something like that. I think maybe there's something going on between them. The way he just called her Maddie, maybe they used to be friends. Maybe he was part of their like friendship group they had. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, Finer Things Club co-president?
Yes, Finer Things Club co-president.
I think that's enough. Who are you trying to suffocate, honey?
Spiders, ghosts, men's rights activists.
Okay.
What the hell?
And if you're first, then that would make the writer kind of homophobic.
Oh, what the
I'm like, horrible, awful, terrible, just terrible. Okay, you are the reason why people don't trust boys. Yes, you too, Carlos.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I would hate that, but that was kind of funny. Oh.
Dude, this legend? I found like a shrine in the woods. Let's go.
I can't tonight. I have to finish this thing before.
Wait. What thing in the woods? It's literally the spookiest thing I've ever seen. And I've seen Hereditary.
Just having a teeny tiny identity crisis. EJ, do you remember when I was born? I just need to know if it was 11:37 a.m. or 11:37 p.m.
Everyone stop. It was 11:37 a.m. I know that because my mom always tells me how you forever ruined the Eggs Benedict. Remember? Eggs Benedict is a strictly morning dish. No, I can't come see the shrine tonight. I have to finish marking up the script before Corbin comes tomorrow. I have a lot on my plate. Hey, and Gina, I
Gotta
really...
focus. I get it.
Come on, guys.
I feel like that's bound to happen because of the stress he's under, and also I feel like they didn't deserve to be spoken to like that, but also the fact that they can kind of see that he's trying to get the script ready and he's like it's busy and like they keep bothering him, so I can kind of get why. But also I feel like I'm okay. I always feel like I'm in the middle of the situation. Like, yeah, you shouldn't react to that, but also it's kind of understandable why you did. But then also the way like you're spoken to them, they shouldn't have spoken to them like that. And like I feel like Aishling's like having sort of, she thought she was this, but then also the Maddox saying that she could be that, and it's a lot. I feel like no one is like completely right and wrong in this situation.
Who are my stars?
It's quiet.
Yeah, maybe a little too quiet.
Oh, don't tell me you're scared.
Oh, you wish.
Honestly, yeah. It would make me feel a little bit less like a baby. Check this out. Hearts racing.
Chicken?
I haven't even told you, though. I heard it earlier. The whistle.
Wow. That's a sign if I've ever seen one.
Who's that?
The woman in the woods? Maddox said she had a voice like an angel voice.
No.
Now what?
Follow the sound?
Yeah, exactly what everyone says not to do. Let's do it.
Who am I when who I am is changing? Who am I when I'm not in my head? I'm following the signs, where will they take me?
Should we see who's singing?
I mean, we've come this far, right?
What am I when what I am is wild and louder than I ever dared believe? I've been living on the one small piece of sky. Suddenly the whole world is open wide. As time I'm rising. There's a part of me reaching for the light, so strong, impossible to hide. This fire that's rising.
Okay, because it's been a while since we heard like Aisling like have a solo, I forgot how good of a singer she actually is, and like her voice is insane, and obviously a voice like an angel. And the fact that she's going through like sort of identity crisis and like figuring out who she is as like a teenager and everything, I feel like that's a very like common thing for that probably everyone goes through when they're like a teenager. They're sort of trying to figure out who they are and like they're sort of changing into who they're gonna be for the rest of their lives, and so it can be kind of a lot. And when you think you've been this one thing for like your entire life and then you find out or someone sees something different in you, it can cause a bit of like a domino effect of you questioning yourself and like I guess being scared of changing, and you know, as you get older, because change can be like scary, especially when it's like part of yourself and you think you've been this one thing and then you become this other thing. It can be scary, and yeah, but I love the song.
Gina!
Oh my god.
You're the woman in the woods? I'm sorry.
This was always my favorite night at camp. Because it used to scare me. But then I learned that if I could just own those stories, it didn't scare me anymore. And you had to go and make fun of him.
Ricky was trying to give
No,
you a
I'm
loosen
glad
up.
you have friends, Jet, really. I'm sure Mom and Dad will be thrilled.
Maddie.
No, this was the one place. It was mine.
Oh.
Because
The brother and sister? What? I did not see that coming. now it does kind of hit on a deeper level now that he was making fun of it, even though he probably knew that this was like a favourite and like favourite night at camp. And then I get it. Also, their brother and sister, I did not, that shook me a little bit. I did not see that coming.
At home, and let's be honest, Jed, there was always something going on with you. I could come here and just pretend that all of the problems back at home didn't exist. You know, Mom and Dad asked me to keep an eye on you this summer.
I don't need a babysitter.
Oh, yeah, well, it doesn't really matter anyway. Because I'm pretty sure the sibling who's being punished is me. Honestly, no. I wanted to blame the whole Val ensemble casting thing on something out of my control.
It's okay, Ash. You were bummed. I wanted an explanation.
Last semester, I didn't think I could be a leading lady. Tonight, I found out I was born at brunch time. I guess there's always something new to learn. Corbin Blue TV show thing, I thought it was gonna be like my big break.
Yeah, it still could be.
Nah. But I think it could be yours, Anna. And you deserve it. Good night, cool kids. Leo rising out.
I'm proud of you.
Oh my.
There you are. Carlos, you need to stop leaving our tent without a hall pass. Okay, I woke up and you were gone, and obviously I thought you were dead.
For the millionth time, the woman in the woods is not real. He's in a tough place tonight.
So am I. Gee, I wonder why I can barely sleep tonight when I've reached the pinnacle of my theater career.
Don't look at me. The monster costume was Ricky's idea. Oh, Ricky and Gina are 100% missing.
What?
What if the woman in the woods?
Ford, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Carlos is right.
You can just see the chemistry between Ricky and Gina. And I know that it's bad because she does have a boyfriend, EJ. And like I've said, I wanted them, EJ and Gina, together. But then I'm also like, Ricky and Gina, like, I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Hey, G. Tonight was a blast.
Even though we couldn't find the shrine.
It's the journey, not the destination.
Wow, thank you for your fortune cookie wisdom. Night, Ricky. And we are still walking in the same direction.
Not awkward at all.
No, awkward? Could not be us.
It's the end of episode 3. Okay. Yeah, Ricky and Gina, there's still feelings there. Like, I can sense them. I'm just wondering whether it will happen this season or if it will come next season. I don't know. It would be interesting to see when they start performing Frozen and like start being sort of love interests in the show. Whether that sort of helps. Not helps, but like gets them to realise their feelings. I don't know. Also with Ashlyn, I'm glad that she's come to that realisation and kind of on board with the whole Leo rising thing. Carlos, I don't know what happened in this episode, but there was just like a little like funny moments of him. Obviously EJ like being stressed and everything. I do kind of feel bad for him because he's got a lot to do. But I'm pretty sure it will turn out good. Jet and Maddox being siblings, I did not see that coming. That I thought they might have like used to be friends or something, but to find out they're actual siblings, and like Jet's been sent to like camp and like Maddox has got like keep an eye on him and like all this, and you know, like what she said, like camp for her is like an escape from what's going on at home. So then to have your brother sort of come into that space and sort of, I don't know, if like somewhat affect it, it's gonna be difficult. And yeah, that I did not see coming. But Corbin Blue coming back the next episode. I'm excited for that. But no, guys, that is my reaction to High School Musical, the musical series, season 3, episode 3. Woman Lost in the Woods, I think. The Woman in the Woods. So if you did enjoy this reaction, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with my reaction to episode 4. Bye guys.